All right, now we're doing 8Q Geometry Basics, Distance Between Points in 2D. This is by Ta, and 88% of the people like it. This series of katas will introduce you to basics of doing geometry with computers. Point objectives have X and Y attributes. All right, write a function calculating distance between point A and point B. The tests round to six decimal places. Pardon me. All right, so this one got me when I first started it. We don't need to worry about that at all, all right? But what we do need to do is we're going to use this thing called Math.hypot to find the hypotenuse of what we've got going on over here. And I'll show you what I mean by that in just a second, all right? So, and then we also had to deal with these attributes, and I'll tell you about attributes also. So this Math.hypot function returns the square root of the sum of the squares of its arguments. That is this, right? And I mean, 9 plus, so 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 4 is 16, that's going to equal 25, so the output is 5. And look, it is. 25 plus 144 is 169, which is, the square root of 169 is 13. If you didn't know, just kidding. And then same thing here, it just turns it into 5, I guess. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Oh, also though, as it says, attributes. So we have to deal with these element.attributes, and the element.attributes property returns a live collection of all attribute nodes registered to the specific node. That being said, I mean, it goes into a lot of words. Well, not too many words, but it's hard to get for me to get a real feel on what it does. But basically, you just have to put, when it's an attribute, you just have to put like something dot and then the attribute. So you have the element dot attribute, and over here's the element would be 3 dot attribute, 4 dot attribute, because these are the elements, well in this case values, but it's still the element, but you get what I'm trying to say. They would put it into the element, something like that. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to say math.hypot, and then we're going to say a dot x, because that's the x and y attributes, all right? So a dot x attribute minus b dot x attribute, and that goes in the first right here. What am I saying? That's the first value right here, all right? And then we're going to say a dot y attribute minus b dot y, all right? Hopefully that makes sense. And that's just going to get us the hypotenuse, which is at the same time going to be the length between the 2 points. So let me just test it out, make sure I'm not just pulling your chain. No, I'm good. All right, good. All right, so there we go on that. And yeah, don't worry about like rounding it all to 6. It just means that it's just testing it. When it tests it, it rounds it to 6, just for, I don't know, whatever purpose. Anyway, I guess brevity. Here's very like on this one, my solutions. Anyway, best practice on this, and we'll see you next time.